Good morning. So no news today. People seem to be doing their jobs. That's good. Um, on the resistance end. I'm playing a video game. Can't play my racing game anymore because my freaking steering wheel broke. Pisses me off. Okay, so I just had a moment of realization. You know what they say about a moment of realization? It's worth 1,000 prayers. If you watch 90s Quentin Tarantino movies. Um, so we were talking about live rock and whether or not to sell the live rock that I have sitting outside on my porch.
Seeing as how, before.
Okay. Um,
Bit
yes,
better over
but
here.
because we're broke, pretty broke. Um, there's light at the end of the tunnel, but the tunnel's a couple weeks away. It's a long tunnel. So I was thinking about how I've already told someone those were for them. Okay. And I was thinking about I have to say the word karma to describe the spiritual aspect of, keeping your word and having something sitting around your house being a pain in your ass. Not much, not necessarily a pain in the ass, but a reminder of that, here is an asset. I could be getting rid of it for profit or, selling it or using it or something. But I'm keeping it for somebody else because I told them they could have it and they're just not ready for it. In this case, and it's something frequently experienced by saltwater reef hobbyists, waiting on him to set up his tank so he can have the big thing alive, the two big pieces of live rock and the little pair of clownfish that are growing out in the top tank. Which Bubbles has been frequently going over there and just hanging out with them, not harming anything. I don't know if she realizes that they're her sons. Anyways, so I was in the midst of kind of taking issue with the limitation of the word karma in description of this. Okay. So I just kind of meditated. And I thought of what was, the ancient Romano Gaelic word. Well, it was Magdelenia. Okay. And that, after I heard it, took it apart, translated it, statues to your faithfulness. Okay. Karmatic deeds, karmatic objects, right? An object that represents a karmatic deed, statue to your faithfulness. And then mag. Oh, mag means statue. So, should I go? First, I realized the ancient history. Then I realized how it applies to the past century. And this is fucking juicy. Okay, so the Empire of Magdelenia. What does mag actually mean? Statues. Statues of the line. We all know what line Magdalene implies. Okay, so Magdelenia. Statues of the line. What did Europe have a bunch of statues of? Gods and goddesses. The family. Sons of God. The statues of the line. Magdalenia. But I think some of you already are wondering if this relates to Gog and Magog. And oh, yes. Yes, it does. statues. Gog. Gog statues. Magog. So, Gog and oblasts, where they raised Stalin statues. So you had their imperial skin-walking demon, repossessed leader. Right? Voice of the accuser moment. They said that the Freemasons were ritualistically inhabiting leaders with demons, right? So, apply the principle. One could assume that they are ritualistically inhabiting their leaders with demons. Okay. Gog. And they built statues to Gog. So the land of the statues of Gog are the oblasts, the satellite states of the Soviet Union. Did I explain that, on a basic enough level? That's pretty easy to understand, right? And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. Now, back to SUV shopping. And
Window shopping.
viva la resistance. And thank you, Keith Olbermann and Rachel Maddow, for their continued leadership. And thank you to Mr. Schumer for, almost not too little, but still too late. God help us all. I mean, people need to come from all walks of life and try to realize that Christianity is the sword of truth. It's the weapon that will free the enslavement of humanity right now. Just Christianity, the idea, the concept, in its actual pure form. And that's why I've been trying to lay it out on this channel for the past couple of years in relation to all this. Because there is no other way that humanity can salvage itself. It's as if God, the person who created the universe and wrote the, path of fate for all living things, thought it would be prudent to come down here among all this bullshit and try to nudge people in the right direction for their own good. And, I would think that people of sound logical mind would realize that despite people trying to establish theocratic religions in his name, that he was not in favor of such things. So, don't hate the messenger, as it were. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Hope you found this informative and stimulating. And keep resisting. Peace.